I'm sorry, start all over again. I had to be careful with this camera that I work with. On Kuf Pei Zayin, Kodem B'Shena, Yekavin Lishon B'Kedei La'alos Mayim Nukvin, you should have the Kavanah to sleep in order for the purpose of your neshama is going to go up. It's going to be Mayim Nukvin. And what does that Mayim Nukvin do? We know it produces a Yichud up above. V'omer say the Kriya Shemalo Lamita. Let's read down below. That's where I was before on number pay test. V'zecha v'inyana atach ha'maskil charav l'sadach halacha l'maisa. Aseda chavoda v'hatikunim sheyesh ala adam la'asos b'layla. What does what we need to do at nighttime. Now this, in our day and age, not easy. Now, let's say it's 10 o'clock at night. Just take a time, because it's 10 o'clock in relationship to midnight, which is what we're talking about. That whole part of the Kriya Shemalo Amita. That this sleep, what does it represent? Tachlisa, its purpose is he la'alos nishmaso besod hadormita, which is now we're going deeply into sleep. And is he talking about when he dormita? He means that now Shefa is going to come into the nook. I'm not sure exactly what he means, but here he says hadormita. Nishmaso besod man kedei l'zaveg Leah in Yaakov acher hatzos halayla. So this is something you do at 10 o'clock. And now he says, Acharat Sosa Laila. I know there's a pakpek a little bit down below in the Shev about this language. He says, Achar Shiyoma Birchas Amapel. After a person says that bracha, let's say the Kriya Shema Shalamita, and he has also the order of the Kriya Shema Shalamita, Kaseder Amavur Lukamon, he's going to go into that. Yekavin She'inyan the Shena Shaholat Nishan Hu Besod Hadormita Dezer Anpet. So this is going to produce Shefa up above. So he says, as Nishmasan Laman, in order to do this, the Yisod the Nook, into the Yisod of the Nook, L'tzor Kazivuk de Yaakov Leah Shia Asa Achar Mekan Bechatzas Alayla, that's going to take place in this same thing after midnight. So he called him L'tzos Gam Leah Omedes Ba'ach. What is this now? Before Chatzos, Leah is and still on the backside of Zeranpin and not in a position to be able to make a Yichud Kanitzka. The El after Seder V'Midas Leah Ragel. How is it that if you think back to the Otzvos Chaim, who Shomedes Panim Ba'ach, she is facing his backside, Im Zeranpin. The Varn is Boyer Le'el the Achar Tefillas Arvis, that after the Tefillah of Arvis, Al Chatzos Alayla, Ne'emedes Leah, Ach Ba'ach Im Zeranpin. So at this point, after Marav, she turns back to back with Zeranpin. I'm not sure that I've got this clear in my head, but he said it. V'rak B'chatzos Alayla B'chol V'shuv B'fnei Zeranpin, and then so she goes to three positions. It's Panim Da'ach, or Panim Da'ach, and then it goes to Ach Ba'ach, and now it's going to come Panim B'Panim. So because he says that our sleep, our going to sleep, is our souls going up, is what is ma'ala that causes that to happen. It causes what to happen? It's what causes the yichud of Leah and Zeranpin there. Now going over here, when a person gets up at midnight, he says he's awake. He can't do Mayan Nukvin anymore. The Choret going to Adif, the Kavin La'alos as a Mayan Nukvin, B'Shaz Chatzos Alayla. Now he's saying a pattern here that you need man in order to promote the Zivug. The man has to come from a Yichud, not a Yichud, it has to come from the aliyah of your neshama before you go to sleep. So that has to be before chatzos. V'shu mamish kodem l'zivug. V'madura magdimin the kavein kain kavar kodem v'shena. Achein atam, who the reason is why this b'shum shebizman akima b'chatzos alayla. Gavar e after the carbon alos man. The tzorich hazivud hana'asa v'chatzos. The zivug takes place at chatzos. So you'll be past that time. It's too late. And now that you got to midnight, v'chatzos alayla, who gavar zaman hazivug atzma. This is already the time for the yichud to take place. V'chalos amayim nuchas reaching the atzos kodem hazivug b'dei la'orech hazivug. Val came the kuvanim as kuvanas alos amayim nukvin kodem v'sheda. So therefore, the kuvana has to be before midnight. V'chashena atzma, that sleep itself, he b'b'chinis alos amayim nukvin k'niska shaga eis ola dishmaso laman, because now the person's neshama is on the way up. So he says tzadi gimel. So let's see how much we could do here on Sadi Gimel. Where is Sadi Gimel? There it is. So now this gets more complicated for me. So therefore, you should have, at this time, I think he's talking about going to sleep. He says your kavana should be towards Rachel. Yikaven as habachina ha'acheres, the other aspect, which is Rachel, the other female aspect. The fish az mamish achrat says Yered is ba'olam abriya keniska la'el. So what is he trying to tell me? So he be'ez chatzos alayla. So one thing we know that we have a yichud that's taking place between Yaakov and Leah. Nasan shnei and yonim. Two things happen. Ha'echad hu, that's what he said. Zivug Yaakov and Leah. You have a yichud takes place between Yaakov and Leah. The hasheni you read is Rachel abriya. So they go simultaneously. So now, when you're waking up a chatzos alayla, there's no kavana for man now. The tzorach hazivud the Yaakov alecha na'aseh ba'osa'es, which are going to take place. The kol kavanas hashaychos hashayachos l'zeh, because everything that could possibly be related to that, mekuvanim kodeh d'chein be'ez kriya shemala l'mita. So that's really what's happening. Kriya shemala l'mita. You're purifying your way to be able to bring up man, I guess. That's my thinking. Okay, yaskir l'kaven ge'ez. So now, right now, this is a kavana. Rakas a kavanas and nogos the Indian you read is rochel olam abriya. So this is the reason why we're mekaven to that. Ma'achasha yerida zu na'asis ata b'chatzos, because this is also happening. So whatever was you can get in on, I guess, it sounds like, on the Yerida of Rachel. Them shechov avodas and asim kodach chatzos. Ve'im kriya shema shalamita v'chashena atzma. Heim letzorich zivug the Yaakov aleah chatzos ve'eloch avodas lo achar chatzos. So now we're going to start learning Torah. Is that what it means, or what? Shehem tikun chatzos v'halimud. Those two, which has a tikun Rachel and a tikun Leah in it. Haim the tzorach Rachel. They're for the purpose really of building up Rachel. It's very interesting because the longer part is the tikkun of Leah. Achein, so he says Achein onrim az gam tikkun Leah. So there was a point out that there's also a tikkun Leah takes place. Who connected the zivud the Leah and the asabechatz. It's a lot. So it's like a two-pronged. I guess I'm not sure. We know it's not Mayim Nukvin, because Mayim Nukvin is over with in the source of Leah. But in a sense, though, that whatever you'll be able to produce from Lamata Lamala is really directed towards Rachel, because Rachel is just starting her descent, and like that. And we'll stop right there. That's the whole kit and caboodle for today. Have a wonderful Shabbos. My regards to everybody. Kol Tuv.